Yo, what's up, everybody out there in the land? It's your boy, Brian. The gentleman next to me is Adrian. We are Triggered Wrestling. How's it going, everybody?
Yes. How's it going on this beautiful Wednesday evening, night? I don't know, man. The sun's still out, man, and it's 7 p.m. over here in sunny California.
Sunny Cal? It's fucking raining.
Not over here. The sun's out, bro.
Well, I'm getting rained on. Apparently, Adrian's in part of Sacramento where it's not, where it's sunny, apparently.
You getting rained on? What kind of rain, bro?
Get rain. The goat is home. The goat is home. Yeah, he is. I got a lot to say about this, Adrian, because there seems to be a lot of misconceptions over this entire thing. So I gotta set the record straight. I don't think. I mean, how to explain this? Chris Jericho. There was a point in time where he was on TV too much, doing some corny ass shit.
Yep.
But I am glad he's still back. I'm glad he's in AEW. If anything, I'm disappointed that he didn't get a bigger pop. I was shocked that not that it was quiet. I just expected a bigger pop. But I'm glad to see Chris Jericho. I'm glad he's back home in AEW. Hopefully we don't get a reemergence of the learning tree stuff, but hey, Chris Jericho's the master of reinvention. He's now the cornerstone, hopefully the cornerstone of professional wrestling. Takes himself maybe a little bit more serious. He's in shape. Dalton Castle aged, apparently. That's not Dalton Castle, because Dalton Castle is a little bit more husky. But I am glad Chris Jericho is back in AEW.
Goat? Oh, damn! I don't know who called him Goat. I know it wasn't you, Brian, but damn, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know. I don't see what Jericho could do. Yes, he has reinvented himself. But let's talk about that pop too. Yeah, I was surprised as well. It was in Winnipeg, hometown. It was semi of a pop. There was even a moment where like the crowd started dying down, and then Jericho was like,
he's doing the Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, hyping up his chant, and I'm like,
yeah,
maybe some sickos are tired of Jericho. I mean, I was expecting a few sickos to do a 180, which I have already seen on social media. Same with the WWE fans that wanted Jericho back as well. It's all chaos in the IWC right now. But I don't know, man. As someone who has said like Jericho has done everything he could, he has. Only thing I could say he could probably do is maybe a managerial role, but I mean, we've seen what he can do as a faction leader in AEW. Hasn't really helped anybody, mainly Sammy Guevara. So I don't know what Jericho can do. I'm sure if he's just like a maybe mainly of a backstage, like an MVP type of role where he's on TV but not really elevating his people more, or maybe on commentary. When he was on commentary on Rampage, he was doing a great job. A lot of fans wanted him to be on commentary after his career was over in the ring. I'd be okay if Jericho gets the Tony Khan treatment where he returns. We don't see him in like 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks, and he's
3 months. He shows up for 3 weeks and is gone for 3 months.
I wouldn't be okay. I would be okay with that. Like I said, I'm tired of the Jericho. I want him doing something differently, but faction leader for me is not it for him.
Yeah, we definitely need to see something different. But I'm glad he's back. See, this is the things, right? Is as when we started posting that Chris Jericho's back, and the comments are like, "Oh, tell the other admin that Chris Jericho he's staying here." I don't think I ever complained, or I never said that I thought Chris Jericho was going to go to Raw or WWE. If anything, I just posed the question: is Chris Jericho in the box? I never said I think Chris Jericho's in the box. I never said that. I said it would be. We gave predictions, right? I said there's a timer in the box, but at the end of the day, I'm just glad he's back. I don't give a fuck where he's back at. It's not like I was rooting for him to show up in WWE. Why do you guys think I wanted him so bad in WWE?
I think the only reason, I low-key wanted him in WWE only for the purpose of finishing his career there maybe the Hall of Fame. I mean, there was somebody at one point who was doing a career killer gimmick. I think that's over for now. So that's what I thought he was gonna go. I thought that was the right place for Jericho to go. I've already said that he's done everything he could in AEW. This guy, every time he reinvents himself, after a while, is pretty much the same thing. I do it in WWE. I'm gonna do it right here in AEW. I seen them all the time. It's a repetitive pattern with Chris Jericho. He shows us who he is and reinvents himself. We're like, okay. He brings up a new faction of new people. We're like, okay, I see the vision. And then out of nowhere, he just puts himself in all these places. I mean, with the Inner Circle, he was getting title shots with Sammy Guevara when he had Santana and Ortiz by his side. He was getting title shots with MJF while Santana and Ortiz were by his side.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the fans were more excited to see Judas than to see Jericho.
I could honestly see that as well because I'm surprised he didn't get a louder pop. And this is coming from somebody that obviously if he would have gone in WWE, it would have been a louder pop, I think, just because WWE fans don't know that where he's been for the last 5 years. And they proved that with CM Punk with the "you still got it" chance, like if he wasn't wrestling for like 2 years at the other place, But if you're talking about the post, bro, what post did I make? All I said was, is he showing up? How do we feel if he shows up? That's all I'm saying. If anything, there's a whole bunch of people in the group chat that I know that all of a sudden are big Chris Jericho fans again. I don't know if you saw that flip-flop in there. Those motherfuckers are so happy. Adrian's muted, but the dirt sheets did ruin the surprise. They sure did. Like 2 hours before, that's all I saw. Chris Jericho's in Winnipeg tonight. Chris Jericho got flown in yesterday. I mean, as soon as Sean Ross Sapp posted that, I was like, he's showing up.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah, I know what chat you're talking about, Brian.
Yeah, so much flip flopping. That's true. But when the hell did I say I wanted him in WWE?
I think we both agree that Jericho has pretty much done everything he could in AEW, and that WWE was the right place for him. That was, I think, the only time that you ever said it. I think I agreed, or I think we both agreed on that, because with the way Gunther's career was going at the time, career killer gimmick. We expected that match over the Gunther Rey Mysterio match that was supposedly scheduled. I think that was the only time that you ever said that about Chris Jericho. But I mean, again, I see the vision, I see what he's trying to do, but like in 2-3 weeks time, I have a feeling we might go back to the good old Jericho from AEW.
He still got the purple outfit still too. Y'all doing WrestleMania picks tonight, guys? No, we are not. If anything,
probably Monday, because I think the card may already be set. You got 6 matches in both nights.
I think there's still one more on each night to go. We'll find out probably Friday if that's the end of the card, right? But we'll do it on Monday. I feel like that's a good thing.
Yep. Oh, speaking on Friday Night SmackDown, Randy Orton revealed that he's gonna see that person that he's been talking to on the phone. That's gonna happen on Friday Night SmackDown. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad it wasn't Stephanie that was on the other side of the phone, because let's see who he was talking to. Oh, I don't know if you saw the picture, Brian. Go on our Facebook post, and I posted it there. It's I think it's Bob Orton. Bob Orton, and I can't tell the other guy. Let me send it to you. It's Randy Orton standing in front of a picture of Bob Orton, and the other guy can't make. I can't make. I don't know who he is.
Well, while you look that up,
yeah,
I was gonna say
there's a line in his face. You can't barely.
Go ahead. My bad.
No,
there's a line in his face.
There's a line in his face, like a blur, so you can't really see it.
Is that classy Freddie Blassie, bro?
I have no idea, bro.
But yeah, we also next Wednesday we're also got to get our predictions in for Dynasty.
Dynasty.
Yep. Looking forward to SmackDown before Mania. Yep. Speaking of, I didn't know we had less than 2 weeks left to Dynasty. There's 5 matches. Yeah, it's literally not this weekend, but next weekend.
Bro, 5 matches, and you're gonna see 7 matches be added to the card by next week's Collision.
By Thursday, yeah. That's what they always do.
Yeah.
They do that again. Eventually we'll get to all of Dynamite today. I know Monday, we went. It took us like 50 minutes to get past the first segment of Raw because we started arguing,
Like
and
30,
people got ads.
Which we gotta bring that back, but actually talk about the what ifs and the what could happens.
Exactly. I think Randy's talking to himself, but would it be wild if it's Vince? Not really sure how much of an impact Bob would make. Yeah, that's like definitely a nostalgia thing to see his dad back. And I don't know how good of a shape his dad is, to be honest.
Yeah. What if it starts like, I have my father here with you. Do you have yours? And then the crowd, oh.
And then Christian Cage comes out and he's just like, I hear one of you guys need a father or has a father that's dead. No. But yeah. Adrian, what would you rate this show before we get into the meat of the episode?
The meat of the episode. Before the show, I rated this an 8.5 out of 10. I rate this as a 7.5 out of 10. Had a small. The random ass match at the beginning, it was a cool match, but it was weird. You know, with the opening segment, then from the opening segment match build up to the main event, then you go to a Kenny Omega trios match with Jungle Jack Perry and Brody King. I mean, maybe this match was made on Collision, but like, I mean, why? I don't understand. I get what they were trying to do, something different, something unique, something that has never been seen in like a WWE, TNA, WCW, or any other company. It's like you give a promo or a contract signing for your main event match, but then you have a trios match
right after it.
And it's like it doesn't even make sense. I was like, I mean, it was cool, but it's just like, nah, bro, you got to make sense, or you just don't have him be in the match. Or create a segment that leads to the match. You know what I mean? Maybe have MJF hire the Demanders goons for a while, and then randomly Brody King comes out, randomly Jack Perry comes out. Boom, you make the match. Something.
Well, the match was already announced. I knew this match was happening.
Mm-hmm.
But this show, I gotta give it a 7, Adrian. And
I understand.
I mean, 7.5, that's fine. The show it's just the way the show started for me. It's like it was awkward. Tony Schiavone's in the ring, and then they start hitting some fireworks.
Ken Adams here with the topic over here. I do want to say I've tuned leave after this episode. I can say AEW really is the promotion, the amazing talent the crew can do absolutely no wrong. 10 out of 10. Also, April Fool's. God damn it,
April fucking Fool's.
I'm over here. I'm reading. I'm like, oh shit. God damn.
Thank you for the super chat. The $10 on this April Fool's Day.
Damn.
And I appreciate the love. Thank you so much.
Yes, we do. I appreciate you guys joining every live that we do of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and pay-per-views. I really do like.
Yeah, facts. Caitlin, one of the OGs, one of the reigning defending champs.
Yep.
Gonna be defending it next weekend, but we're here for it. But let's back to the show here. But thank you for the $10, man. God damn. That's a real one. Supporting us. Thank you so much. But the fireworks. Tony Schiavone's talking and the fireworks go off, and I'm like, okay. Did the fireworks not happen? And then some more fireworks hit, and it's Chris Jericho. And I'm like, okay, Chris Jericho's back. Blah, 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 blah. He does this thing. And Tony Schiavone's still in the ring. He's like, oh, let's come out, do the contract signing. Then MJF gets his Burberry fucking rug rolled out.
Yeah.
They do their thing. They have a regular ass contract signing. Nobody gets put through the table. They actually just signed the contract. I mean, they insulted each other a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember many of the old insults. I mean, I think I wrote some down. Oh wait, no, I'm skipping something. Because after Chris Jericho comes out, it just cuts to Will Osprey and Jon Moxley fighting, right?
Yeah, a backstage attack.
Backstage attack. Will Ospreay's taking out Wheeler Yuta and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he says, I came here to prove that this is where the best wrestle, and people came to see the best wrestle. They didn't come to see you, MJF. And that's the most tone deaf shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Because MJF's the only motherfucker people want to see.
Yeah. I was like, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was gonna say the vast majority of people just really love MJF. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, the promo, I immediately knew MJF was gonna cook. I mean, Kenny Omega's not a guy to do a promo guy. He's more of what like those sugar cookie type of promo guys. He won't really get in your face. He would just kind of like lightly roast you. I mean, he did say MJF has hair plugs. I thought it was really funny. I thought the doctor in Turkey, whoever helped MJF did a phenomenal job, because if that man would have gone bald, it would have been over for his career, in my opinion. But yeah, no, MJF definitely cooked, man. Hold on, because I think the only thing that Kenny Omega said, I want the title, and then if I get the title, you're no longer gonna get it. That's pretty much what I wrote on Kenny Omega's side. Let me look what I have. What is it? April 1st? Yep. Raw, Dynamite.
Sorry, but I got allergies.
Yeah, and he's like MJF said that Triple B is the most title in all professional wrestling. And he also mentioned that he talked to Kenny Omega's doctors, and he knows that his tuberculosis is back and his intestines can blow at any minute, which, I mean, they're doing another injury angle in AEW again, which I don't really mind. I've seen injury angles be done in wrestling before.
And there's one in the main event, or not the main event, in the Will Osprey match.
Yeah. So, I mean, Kenny Omega's not a promo guy. I think the table spot would have been a little bit more work. But yeah, Kenny Omega's not a promo guy. I knew it from the moment I got it. I saw it as advertised. And then the way it was set up, I was like, because he came out in full gear, and I'm like, wait, it's right now? It's right now, the match after this? I was like, wait, hold on, what? Yeah, so I got to give some points down for that one.
I agree. Also, on top of that, one of the things I didn't like is, speaking of just Kenny Omega, I'm going to jump to the end. Not only is he not good on promos, this motherfucker sucks as a commentary. Like you called it like he sugarcoats things, and then it was during the MJF Mike Bailey match, and I know I'm fast forwarding the entire fucking show. MJF's like doing his little cheat thing, and then Kenny Omega, he says, "Oh, MJF shouldn't be doing this. This has no place in the performance." And I'm like, performance? Like, stop romanticizing it, dude. Like, stop fucking sucking the dick of wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna call it performance? They're doing moves. Like, if you're calling it a performance, that just makes it seem like it's fake as fuck. You know what I mean? That's how you're muted.
Yeah, like I thought he was going to be like, oh, just look at this choreographed dance, man. I thought he was going to start glazing.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. Just look at this choreographed dance. It's just two men in the ring just doing what they know best. Like, I really thought he was going to glaze like some fancy way on the wrestling.
He's ruining the performance. And I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. That sounds, maybe it just like feel like dirty. Vince would have screamed in Kenny's ear, yeah, bro, who the fuck calls it a performance? Just like, I mean, imagine if Ilya Dragunov was just like, it's the performance of man versus man. Like, I don't know. It seems so weird.
Yeah, like it's just like at least call it a bout or a fight or combat or something. You know, something that makes it look like, oh, these guys are actually fighting, like combat, something, or war. Say war or something. Performance.
Yeah, imagine you're watching the UFC, dude. And then Joe Rogan's just like, man, check out this performance in front of us.
Check out this beautiful dance in front of us. Just two men going each other, giving each other right hooks.
Exactly. I mean, I can understand if you say the dance, right? Because like, you know, in boxing, there's rhythm to it, you know, shit like that, right? But I mean, don't call it performance. That's like going a little bit. That's deep glazing.
Damn.
Adrian saying glaze was too much for me. Sports commentators say performance often, though. Yeah, when you're talking about what a performance from Michael Jordan to score 40, that makes sense. Not like it's MGF is ruining the performance.
It's like it gives it like oh, he missed his spot, kind of. You know. Yeah. Oh, MJF missed his spot on that corner over there.
Yeah, hell of a performance by Tatum tonight. See, that makes sense when you refer it to it like that, but not being like, oh man, that move by Tatum just ruined the performance. Who the fuck talks like that, bro? Who the fuck talks like that?
Kenny Omega, bro.
No. So after that happened, I was like, I'm not gonna pay attention to this shit.
It was Kenny Omega. Okay, I wasn't really checking him out, but like at the end of the match, hold on. At the end of the match, he was kind of shaking people's hands that are in the barricade. This man was just wearing shorts and shoes. I don't know if he was wearing socks because it looked like he wasn't wearing no socks.
You gotta realize, Adrian, he's probably got the ankle socks.
Oh, you're right.
The no shows.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this guy, and he came out shirtless, just basketball shorts.
Yeah.
And shoes. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, at least have a shirt, a muscle shirt or something. Put on Kenny Omega gear shorts or something, you know? Chalkline might have some, right?
I don't think they have Kenny Omega stuff.
Oh,
I think it's just WWE. But I will say this, Adrian. If I was, you know, in shape and yoked like Kenny Omega, bro, tan, I'd be shirtless too.
That's true. Yeah.
I'd be what's that one song called Hoochie Daddy Season, bro? Shorts above the knees.
Shorts, but you know, he does not have shorts.
Nope. What's happening here, lads? Nearly 4 a.m. here.
Ooh, where you at?
It's gotta be UK, I think, yeah.
Damn, see, they really do gotta watch wrestling really, really early too.
Yeah, just to watch Kenny Omega butcher stuff by saying it the performance.
Damn.
Jeez. No, but let's get back to the match. The Demand, Brody King, Jack Perry, and Kenny Omega. I don't know. It was a typical trios match. I wish I could say more.
You can't, yeah. It was like I said, I like the match was great. The announcement before the match, I mean, it was just random already as is.
Thanks for watching from the UK.
The placement on the card was like, to me, it was random. Like I said, it was weird, unique, but it still didn't make sense. I would like to see a Kenny Omega Ricochet match after this. A Brody King Toa Leona match after this. I mean, I thought we got a little teaser of a meat match there. Random match. Gave us potential single feuds.
Yep.
But yeah, other than the match, just to have the match, I mean, you could have had other Canadian people on the card. You know?
Like who? Josh Alexander's injured.
You're right.
I'm okay with. I mean, it makes sense that Ricochet was there, Adrian. Go ahead.
I was going to say Ethan Page, but he's not with the company.
Yeah, he's not with the company. Bro, my nose just started bleeding. What the fuck?
Damn, bro. They hitting you behind camera, bro. God damn, bro. They hitting you behind. Oh, shit. That's
Damn,
cool,
bro.
bro.
I'm dying over here. I'll
Damn,
be off
bro.
the camera for a little bit.
Damn, bro. Brian. Tony
I'm
Khan,
dying,
bro.
brother. Tony
Damn,
Khan, bro. I was hanging out with Tony Khan before this.
I've been hanging out with Tony Khan too much, bro. I've been telling you, bro.
Yep.
Telling you this.
Yep. Let's see. But yeah, it makes sense that Ricochet was in this match because he called out Jack Perry, right? Because Jack Perry won the title from him. And then he said, "Why is Kenny Omega getting a title match? He's only won one match." You know what I mean?
Yeah, and why is the leader of the faction taking it out? Yeah, another thing I do got to call out: the faction leader always has to be protected. You know, is that Don Callis? That was Don Callis.
That's not Don Callis, bro. Sorry, let
thought
me
it
pull
was,
back up
bro.
here.
My bad. Yeah. See, faction leaders especially should be protected. Only way they could take L's is either after losing a title or maybe a pay-per-view match. Yeah, not this one. Yeah, it was Kenny Omega. Yeah, he's going after the title, but Kenny Omega could also pin one of the other two guys, Toa Leona. He could take L's. I
Yeah.
forgot the dude with the dread's name. But he could have taken him out too.
Oh, what is his name? Bishop something?
Bishop Khan. Bishop Khan.
Bishop Khan. That was joke.
He is.
Did he take a shit break? No, bro. My nose started bleeding. So unless you want to see me with something in my nose right now.
Damn, bro, yo. Oh shit,
was-
I can't even see him in the green room too. Damn, he turned off his camera.
I turned my
Oh,
camera off, bro. Shit.
that Tony Khan, bro. Telling you, bro. Hanging out to him too much.
But for real, on the nosebleeds, get it checked out. I had the same thing, and it was a tumor in my brain. Oh hell no!
Oh hell, oh damn, Brian.
That's crazy that you got through that. But no,
Damn, that's
it's because
crazy.
I got allergies, dude. So I've been like blowing my nose all day, and I think it just busted some
Mm.
shit.
Yeah, I think that's when I had allergies. I think last week, like Thursday, I was blowing my nose so hard, and then like when there's still like your nose is still like runny, so I put
Mm-hmm.
some toilet paper up there, and then I pulled it out. I was bleeding. I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
But I was just hanging out with Khan too much.
He said, "Sure, just muted, just be
Just
muted in
between
between parts."
Well, you guys can tell if I'm muted, right? Because if I mute myself, look.
Yeah, you.
Oh no, it doesn't show. It doesn't show.
Oh,
It used to show somewhere. Hold on a second. Let me
What?
see. It's on my name. If you see my little name right there on the corner,
It doesn't show. No.
it doesn't. Next to my name, it shows me when it's muted.
Oh, on our screen, yeah, but not on the.
Oh, not on the stream. Let me see.
No, not on the stream.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll up a crisp 100 next time, not a crusty one.
That's what's up, bro.
Y'all carry cash? Y'all crazy. I think I'm good now, but let me just double check on my phone camera.
Yes, Brian. We carry cash. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of cash, I only carry cash is either if I'm tipping or if I'm basically going out just for random stuff. Like the other day, I was talking to a coworker and we were talking about cars. And I was like, I haven't been able to take my car to the car wash. And it's like, don't you have your card on file at the car wash? You can just walk right in and they'll wash your car. I was like, yeah, but I also like to leave a tip, and I haven't had cash for me in a while. So I've been skipping the car wash because I like to give tip, I don't know. So I haven't washed my car in like a month because I haven't had cash. I think we should give people cash when it's cash tips when it's a service industry job,
I mean, do they? I don't even know. Do they tip in England? I think that's usually like United States thing, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
In UK.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But what I do know is that Edge and Christian is out there looking for FTR. FTR was not there. They'll be back tomorrow.
Yep. Collision. I will say that attacking Roppongi Buys was kind of okay. Funny how he almost hit Renee Paquette. But
you thought that was funny? You thought hitting a defenseless woman with a chair is funny, Adrian?
Yeah. Brought me back to the old Edge and Christian from the Attitude Era, bro. Like,
No, we tip usually 10% minimum. Motherfuckers want 18% minimum here.
18, bro. Shit, 25 sometimes.
That's true. You got to look at the little recommended amounts. 18%. Yeah. Poor Renee Paquette. Facts. 10%, but is the tip included? Pause.
Oh shit.
You just gotta ignore the print on paper nameplate for FTR on there. Yeah, who the fuck makes a fucking piece of paper? Prints the. First of all, you gotta find a printer. You gotta make sure the printer's got ink. You gotta make one for somebody that's not even there. You gotta put on the door, and then somebody's gotta walk by there and not even take it off.
It wasn't even in color. It was black and white.
Color.
It wasn't color.
Wasn't it?
I don't think so. I don't think so. If I would have okayed it if it was at least color, but to me it looked like black and white. I'm like, bro, really? You just grab an 8x10 sheet from the printer, you printed an FTR logo and didn't hit color? Like, bro, really? At least in WWE, they make it color and they make it at least somewhat fancy, you know? Even if it's like a broom closet, they just stick it on the door. This one was just like, all right, we got to get a segment, but what do we do? Let's just print an FTR logo, put another thing, and let's put Roppongi Vice in there just chilling. Like basically waiting for the attack, you know?
Acting like they were going to be in a match at all, bro. Why the fuck they there?
Right.
And it's not, shouldn't the Don Callis family have their own fucking locker room?
I mean, there's 20 mofos in there. I think they should
get their own fucking hotel.
Exactly.
Should get their own tour bus like Cody Rhodes.
It's true. Yep.
I gotta interrupt this show, Adrian. We gotta talk about something.
Mm-hmm.
Something very near and dear to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Was I the only person that had an absolutely zero idea that Willie Mack was signed to AEW?
Yes and no. There were some people who were aware that he was signed. There were some people that he was in the company some way, shape, or other. I thought he was just there. But also, I mean, last time I probably saw Willie Mack was like maybe on an episode of Collision like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, in one of those super squash matches, or like but I have no idea. I mean, I like the guy, but just, you know, when they're not on TV, you just kind of forget about him sometimes.
Yeah. So imagine my surprise when Willie Mack is going viral all day today. I'm like, Willie Mack is going to go broke. He's going to be homeless. And I was like, why is he calling out Tony Khan? And I was like, oh shit, he was signed? I was so surprised. And then I'm like, okay, but he didn't do anything for 2 years. I'm like, of course, Willie Mack. And he isn't the only one that hasn't done shit for 2 years in AEW. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's a different issue. That's because Tony Khan just signs too many people and doesn't use them. You know what I mean? I can complain about that for 15, 16 different people, you know?
Oh, yeah. Buy more.
But then the other part, I'm like, but why are you saying you're going to be broke? Like, did you expect Tony Khan to continue paying you? Like, your contract is over, but you just expected to re-sign to a full-time deal even though you're not used? Like, why would you be complaining now? And then people are like, oh no, they offered him the chance to re-sign and he declined. And then he's like, someone tell me when I declined. But apparently he's still signed to AEW in a per appearance deal, which just sounds like you're a free agent and you're not even signed to the company anymore.
Yeah, that situation is really weird. What I'm predicting happened is maybe they gave him the 2-year contract, 3-year contract, and then they forgot to tell him, like, hey, your contract's set, but we're gonna put you on this paid appearance contract thing. And then maybe he just thought that the checks were still gonna roll in, because he did say he didn't sign no new deal, so he knew when his deal expired. But he's on a paid appearance contract. He's not appearing. He's not getting paid. And they're like, I mean, don't get me wrong. This would have been cool, maybe just the timing of when he went viral March 31st, April 1st, the day rent is due. I mean, come on, Brian. If you one of your homeboys reaches out to you at like March 31st at 10 p.m. to lend him $600 because he couldn't make rent. Like, bro, you should have reached out to me like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago when you know you couldn't make rent. You know,
Yeah.
but also with the Willie Mack situation, he could have taken indie dates. He could have upped his stock. He could have done more. But I mean, there are some people saying that maybe Tony Khan lowballed him in that new deal or something. There's a lot of things going on, man. I don't even know who's right at this point because Willie Mack saying he never got offered a new deal, but then he was in this paid for appearance deal. So I'm like,
well, that's not what he is now. But I'm saying, like, if you're not used for 2 years, bro, like you know when your contract is up.
Mhm.
Like I would know when my contract is up. If I know my contract ain't up, I'm calling Tony Khan. I'm okay. Get it? Oh, my contract's up in 2 months. I should start getting shit booked. Like, did he just expect that he was just gonna continue to get paid? Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah, and it's like, and it's something that I always said about like Ryback too. It's like Ryback is always asking for a job, and I'm like, well, how come Ryback is not just putting in the work in the indies? Put the work in the indies. See what the audience likes, what they don't like. Then maybe somebody will give you a call. Um, I mean, I like Willie Mack. He's cool. I mean, I would most definitely would have Willie Mack in AEW before I have other people on the company as well. But I don't know, it's a weird situation because I mean, if I'm not being used, I'm taking indie dates. I'm getting my fan base through social media, through meet and
Yeah.
greets, through other stuff. I mean, someone that I do like to follow, Sammy Guevara, hasn't really been in AEW as much, but he's almost every weekend he's at a convention doing meet and greets. Him and Taya. He's meeting his fans. Sometimes I don't think he's taking indie bookings, but he's pretty much just taking a lot of meet and greets, conventions. So he is meeting his fans.
Yeah.
You know, he's putting in the work still, the footwork. But I mean, I don't know. That's just me personally. I would have just upped my stock.
Yeah. If you're not being used on TV, go do some indie shit. Dude, keep your that's the bad thing about AEW. They sign a whole bunch of people and they're not used on TV, so they gotta keep their name up there. But sometimes if they're not being used on TV, then you lose a lot of your value.
Yep. TK's Playhouse is getting mighty stuffed. At some point, he's gonna have to really be a boss about shit and have mass layoffs across the board. Yeah.
Yeah. Very weird situation with Willie. There's a lot of people signing, just collecting checks. So I get where he's coming from. I would just, well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing that I kind of figured with some people is like you sign, it's a job at the end of the day. You know, you sign a guaranteed deal for 2 years, but after those 2 years, if you're not being used, then you're like, I need to start planning my future because I mean, I'm not gonna. The next year isn't guaranteed. You know what I mean?
For example, Lady Frost, her deal expired yesterday at 11:59:59. She became a free agent at midnight today. She's doing meet and greets. She's taking indie dates. She's doing Maple Leafs. I think she's going to Stardom a few times. She's all over the states doing work, doing shows. She left the company and like less than 8 hours later, she signed with MLW. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm glad. I personally I thought she was gonna go back to TNA. I would have liked for her to go to TNA, but I mean MLW is cool.
People say that she burned her bridges in TNA.
Oh,
I don't know what happened, but that's what people are saying.
damn.
But yeah, she wasn't a free agent for long. She's in MLW.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I bet Cornette regrets. Yeah, when you said Dave Meltzer, I was confused. Sorry, I bet Cornette regrets not watching tonight's fire episode of Dynamite. I wonder if he'll tune into Dynasty. No, he said he's done with AEW.
Yeah. Which I mean, I do low key like his rants. He knows what he's talking about. Me on the other hand, it's like I like Cornette. I just his followers are just those type of guys that don't watch anything and they just go off either what Cornette tells them to do or just off clips. Um, hey, hopefully he watches it, bro, because it's gonna give him good revenue. I mean, complaining about AEW would give him revenue. And he's funny. I'm not gonna lie. He does bring some knowledge into his Drive Through podcast.
I will say this as someone that kind of stopped watching Jim Cornette, you get kind of tired of hearing the same shit over and over again. Because I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of the same complaints over and over and over again. Like, why are you doing all these crazy moves for a 2 count? Stop doing suicide dives because the move doesn't mean anything anymore. It only means something when you miss, like Io Sky.
Ooh.
That was dirty, it's bad, but suicide dives don't mean shit anymore.
I mean, yes and yes. It's like it's still a wrestling move at the end of the day. Either you do them or you don't. I, um, I don't know. There's people who are like Peter Rosenberg is saying that tope suicidas they should stop doing them. There's wrestlers who are cooking them on social media like Bailey, Brody King. Um, it's an accident. Accidents happen. I know somebody said Mike Santana here earlier. The accident that happened with him and Steve Macklin, it was an accident. We're not going to stop super kicks. Accidents happen. Io Sky has done that move numerous times. Never had an issue until Monday. It's just an accident.
There's an accident, but thankfully, see, that's the thing is that like when you do have accidents, it's like the super kick is one thing, right? Yes, I'm comparing a super kick to a suicide dive where he got concussed. That's a serious injury, yes, but thankfully, Io Sky didn't break her neck.
Yes,
very distinct possibility there.
She folded herself like a lawn chair.
Mm-hmm.
She got up, and I was like, I don't know if you saw the video. I saw the guy recording was like, "Oh no." He was like, "Oh no, oh no," and I was. It was like I was right next to him. I was like, "Oh no, not Io," because like I said, Io has done that move numerous times, and it's just the one time that it would happen so close to WrestleMania. Luckily, she's not hurt.
Yeah, thankfully she's not hurt. But I don't know how we went from Willie Mack to Io Sky, but Willie Mack, whatever is going on, bro, I think you should not complain about online because if anything, it just makes it seem like you were ill prepared for the guaranteed future.
Even Joey Janela and Jack Evans. They've both said when we got to AEW, we were good. But then after a while, we took advantage, and that's why we sort of failed. I mean, it was Jack Evans and Joey Janela. Yeah. But Willie Mack had character. He was in AAA. He has fans. Yeah, Willie Mack was in AAA.
He was in AAA, yeah. He was came out to Bomba
when he was twerking and shit.
Yeah. But if you're not used in the promotion you're signed to, and you signed a 2-year deal, and you're used once every 7 to 9 months, chances are you should probably be looking for another place of employment as soon as possible. And I feel like that should be common sense. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you are Willie Mack. You are not, I don't know, Jack Perry.
Otis.
It's like Otis. Yeah.
Bronson Reed. Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, I mean, but see, yeah. I mean, all those people were used a lot, you know what I mean? I mean, Willie Mack, he was used the last time was December 2025 in a Battle Royale Ring of Honor, some shit like that.
Oh shit, damn.
And then before that, his last appearance in AEW was in March, also in a battle royale.
Damn. March? This March? Or last March?
Last March.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Common sense in wrestling, Brian. Come on, bro. I mean, come on. Let's be real. The writing's on the wall. Hear me out, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a world of AI, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you are in, I don't know. Let me see what kind of job field. IT. I would be worried about my job.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I mean, if you're working in IT, and I'd be worried about India taking my job. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's just, you look at things that way, you know? If you're in professional wrestling and you're not being used and your contract's up in 3 months, bro, I would have started looking for another job.
Yeah. And like I said, I think, I don't know, like Lady Frost. Let's go back to that Lady Frost situation. She didn't even know her contract was up this today. She was like, huh? Yeah, exactly. So now I'm trying to say, it's like, do they not see the 3-year contract, 6-figure for 3 years, or is that not disclosed? Or are they expected to, like, in 6 months, AEW is going to give me a call to tell me either A, they're renewing my deal, B, they're looking into it, or they're not going to renew my deal? Because it's like, how do you not know your contract's coming up?
I'm pretty sure she knew her contract was coming up. That's why she was signed so fast. But yeah. Where the hell's Keith Lee? I don't know. Like, for example, I love Mason Madden Mansoor. If they signed a 6-month deal, I would be like, you know what? Let me take some extra bookings just in case. But now they're being used in Ring of Honor quite a bit. Maybe it's a per appearance deal, but hey, you gotta look at these things.
Yeah. Especially like it's kind of like in sports too. Like when they tell athletes always have a backup, go to college, pay attention in school, because not, your basketball, NFL, whatever you're trying to go for is not always guaranteed. I mean, one bad play can ruin your career.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. This situation is weird because it's like, how do you not know your contract's up?
That's true. They also use them for AEW's got a gaming channel. What game they play? AEW Fight Forever, bro. Get out of here.
Wait, are you talking about Evo Luno's gaming channel? He still has that?
AEW's got a gaming channel?
I think it was Evo Luno's.
So you're telling me that Tony Khan is keeping these two guys around so they can run his gaming channel?
I think.
Oh, I'm being spied on.
Oh. Yeah, no, I have no idea. I think that's the last time I seen. I remember Evo Luno had a gaming channel with Adam Cole, right?
Sounds like a sweet gig.
Yes.
I mean, what is a crossover? What games do they play? That's what I want to know. But yeah, I mean,
it is AEW games with Evo Luno.
What kind of fucking game, bro? Fight Forever was fight for a few minutes.
I guess he's playing random shit. He's playing GTA San Andreas.
GTA San Andreas?
Yeah.
What fucking decade are we in, Adrian?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, I wouldn't play San Andreas. I just got back to Red Dead, bro.
Okay. Well, let's get back to AEW here because we are apparently barely at Edge and Christian. Will Nightingale announces she's going to have an open challenge and she wants to face the best of the best tomorrow. Is that Mercedes Moné's return?
It could be. She did say she was going to go to Winnipeg. For some reason, I'm thinking Dakota Kai, and I hope it's not.
Is she from Canada?
I know.
She's not.
I think she's from Australia, right?
New Zealand, Australia, one of those countries.
I don't know. Just something's telling me Dakota Kai. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how I feel about that. Or maybe one of the Iconics. Maybe they're from Canada, right?
No, they're Australian.
Oh, Australian. It's the perfect 10. That's
And they also said they're the best. I mean, let's be real.
yeah.
That narrows it down a little bit.
Yeah. Britt Baker, maybe. I'm expecting it like a return or like a Britt, Mercedes, or Dakota Kai. One of those three.
So are you you're expecting a return or a debut?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Return or debut. I don't know who would it be if it was the debut. Maybe Charlie, Dakota Kai. Some are saying it's Danny Luna.
Danny Luna.
Well, she got released from her contract. Typically, that's with a no compete clause of 30 days, 60 days, 9 days, something like that. It would be too soon for Danny Luna, I think.
Well, does TNA have the same contract deals too?
I think it has to be not that it's a specific contract deal. I think it's just I mean, if you're released from any contract, I think that's what it is. There's a lot of places that have no compete clauses, bro. I think I have a no compete clause with my job, but I don't think they enforce it.
Yeah, I think for my job they had a conflict of interest. I couldn't go do the same thing for somebody else, kind of.
Yeah, see, I mean, I definitely have that, but I think I straight up have a no compete clause because of the industry I'm in. Yeah, but I feel like, yeah, I mean, I think they would have that, especially because you sign a contract with them and you requested to be released. You know, they're going to release you with some,
or at
some
least,
stuff.
or at least hold you for like the remaining days that you have on your contract, which I don't think it's much, because I think TNA was only offering like 3-month contracts.
Didn't know they did that to streamers. I'm talking about my regular day. You think we're making bank off of it? No, I'm just kidding. No, not streamers.
Nah, it's my regular
real job. Yeah. It is not superficial clause for no compete unless it's a fight injury that causes serious injury.
Okay.
Wait, what? No, we're not talking. What are you talking about? It's not a super. Why are you talking about fight injuries though? Non-compete clause means you can't go do the same thing for somebody else. Am I misunderstanding your message?
I think he's talking about like when he's injured and you add days to your contract. No compete.
Oh yeah. That's yes.
That's what I think.
That makes sense. Okay, I get the train of thought now. Okay. Yep. It could be Mercedes. I think she's got one more.
She has one more. Yep.
I don't understand how a no compete clause can even be legal over in the UK. It would be against the law, but they get away with it in the US. Because, well, for example, right? You could take your how do I say this without telling people where I work?
Because isn't it like had to do with like name and likeness and stuff? With like, because like with WWE, kind of like, I guess they own the property, the name sometimes, and it's like, well, you're the character, you can't just leave, even though people know you as this character. Also, the days remaining on your contract, maybe.
It has to do with that. It also has to do with the knowledge you have of that over that other place. For example, like if you work for a law firm, this is not where I work, so I'm trying to choose something as far away as from where I work. If you work for a law firm, you have a 30-day non-compete for another law firm.
Mm-hmm.
I think because of the knowledge you know based off of the other one. That way, you know, you could be, you get a prospective client, you know, hey, just so you know, I'm going to be working for so-and-so in 3 days, you know, wait for me till I'm over there, you know.
Also, to add on that, also don't work for a law firm. Know from a reliable source that You also have to deal with personal information, personal contracts. You can't take quote unquote that knowledge that you learn from here. And also, it's pretty much like you can't really talk about the cases anyways. So it's like if you're working for a competitor, you can pretty much got to wait, basically, you know? You can't just jump ship. Oh, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice and then leave and then start your next job on Monday, you know?
Yeah. It's like subject A does a high risk move that no one else has ever done, but if he moves, company has a written rule that stipulates he can't use that move for the next company. No, that's not what it is. A no compete clause just means that you're not going to you're not going to join a competitor in a certain
Time period.
30-day time period. Yeah. Yeah.
I see Jericho's back. Damn.
Yeah. Jericho is back. Tommy, how you feeling?
Let us know, man. Let us know. I know you're kind of sad he didn't join WWE.
Jesus. Let's see. Pac versus Will Osprey, Adrian. I thought he was 100% and they're still selling the injury angle.
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, no, good match. Not as great as the first one, which I kind of expected, especially after that attack that started the whole match. I did like that Will Osprey kind of tamed himself. Didn't really do a whole lot of water moves. But I did like that his smarts ended up winning the match, and he didn't have to out wrestle Pac. I mean, there was no way he was gonna out wrestle Pac. But the smarts is what got him the W. But then after the match, you see the Death Riders attacking Will Osprey. Pretty much put his neck through a chair, and Moxie was gonna break his neck. Moxie goes out and says, "No, no, 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 no. We 6 of us. It's one of you. How do you think this was gonna happen, Will Osprey?" And essentially spares his life.
Spares his neck.
Spares his neck, and a lot of fans are confused because just like how sometimes we are confused, are the Death Riders heel? Is Moxie turning face? Is he just giving him a chance so he doesn't beat a defenseless Osprey by the time Dynasty comes around? What do you think?
I don't know. He should have broke his fucking neck.
At least
why giving him a second chance?
Facts.
It's dumb. Come on, bro. You already got him there. Just finish the job.
Finish the job.
I'm going to show you mercy. Don't come after my title. What the fuck do you think's going to happen? He's going to start beating up Wheeler Yuta, and then the next week he's going to beat up
Daniel Garcia.
He's going to be Pac. Then he's going to beat Cesaro. Then he's going to beat you.
So the match is now for the title.
Which one?
The Continental Classic title, the one Moxley has.
Which match? I'm confused.
The Osprey Moxley match, Dynasty.
Well, yeah, it's not, right? It's just for the shits and giggles of it. I mean,
yeah, just for you broke my neck.
Yeah, I was gonna say Anthony Bowens has a eliminator match tomorrow. It was announced today. John Moxley and Anthony Bowens tomorrow for title eliminator. Yep. He said, "Always love Chris Jericho. Just something about him reminds him of me. He is a special kind of different." This motherfucker just called himself Chris Jericho.
Yeah, he called himself the GOAT. He said, "I'm Jericho."
Is it the abs, bro? What is it? Is it the hair?
Is it the hair?
Is it the smooth, silky vocals?
It's the vocals. Is it the blazers he wears?
The blazers. My man Gina is hurt. I wanted Jericho to bring the list back. He's bringing something back. I don't know what he's bringing back. He's bringing sexy back.
The like sex gods?
The sex gods. The high heels. He does be, bro. The lemon pepper steppers that fucking Trick be wearing, bro. I look at him and I'm like, man, I wanted some of those.
He's making the whole outfit look fly, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he is.
The heels, the Bobby Roode entrance, when the beat drops with the whoop that trick.
You know, it's funny. I spent too much time online on social media. I saw some guy. He's just like, I'm tired of seeing all these people fuck up the Obafemi walk. He's like, they're all out of off beat. How hard is it? Just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. He's like, and stop being so stiff. Stop being so stiff. Get some wiggle in there.
Get some wiggle in there. Loosen up a little bit.
Loosen up a little bit. He's like, and can you guys not tell that he's using opposite arm and opposite leg, not same legs? He's like, he's doing this. He's not doing the Oompa Loompa shit.
You ever see the military training when they go underneath barbed wires and they gotta crawl with their elbows and forearms? I seen somebody do the thing on a live stream. It was like, I'm like, bro, why are your hands all the way to your head, bro? Like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Because they're trying to get the elbows on camera, bro.
And I was told that guy steals gimmicks, bro. So I'm like, I'm even hating more on him too.
Just boom, boom, boom.
He was like,
Dun, dun, dun.
but bro, you dabbing?
What decade are we in? Dabbing. My daughter had me doing the SpongeBob big guy dance the other day. Not the other day, like 2-3 months ago.
Which one?
I'm not gonna do the dance right now, Adrian.
The
SpongeBob dance with Ice Spice.
oh. They were talking about. I was thinking about the show.
No, the movie. SpongeBob big guy pants okay. You ever heard the song? Well, I'm gonna send it to you, bro.
Send it.
I'm not Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat shit. Ha ha ha.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's good.
That's what we don't like to do here. We don't like to sugarcoat anything. No filter, just wrestling.
Yeah.
D in the house.
What's up, D?
What's up, dog?
How'd you like this episode of AEW? Did you like Chris Jericho coming back?
Did you like the contract signing?
The contract signing? The Death Triangle? Sorry.
Triangle of Madness.
Triangle of Madness versus Mina and the Brawling Birds. Still not a fan of Brawling Birds, man.
Is it the name? Is it just or is it just two Brits? I'll be honest, the British accent can sometimes be a little hard to understand, but then when they actually get going, I'm like, bro, you guys gotta slow down for me. I can sometimes understand you guys, but I'm like, slow down for me, bruv.
Yeah.
I like the Triangle of Madness, bro. I'm a Triangle of Madness mark. Thicla is a great champion in my opinion.
Thicla.
She's just funny, bro. She's hilarious. She's just funny, hilarious. She's being I actually do enjoy her little mic skills that she does have. I can see improvement. I can see development in her mic skills. Wrestling's down, character is down, the aura is down. I do like when she also looks at the camera and makes little side jokes, little side gigs. I think she was trolling Mina Shirakawa today when she landed on her back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Fan of Thicla, man. That trio is good. It's a good trio.
That is a good trio. Brawling Birds. I don't know what is this just because they're British and I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't get the birds. I get the brawling part, but
why birds? Is that a UK thing?
I don't know. When I hear brawling birds, for some reason I keep thinking of Lyra Valkyria,
who's also, I mean, she's from Ireland, so
yeah.
Is bird like when you call somebody a bird? Is that because they're female? Is that what it is? When I see, look at that, look at those birds over there. I feel like that's a slang way of saying chicks.
Maybe. Oh, probably. Brawling chicks.
The brawling birds. Birds is slang. See, I called it.
There we go.
If only somebody would explain that to me in AEW.
There we go, brawling birds.
There we go.
I googled it too, and it did say a woman, girl, or girlfriend. So it's okay. So when Mac, I don't know if you guys watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I know we're going off topic. He calls his wife a bird all the time, but that's actually just him being mean as fuck.
Look at that old bat.
Yeah, he does. They go on their Twitter. They're always roasting each other.
The brawling is old school. Yeah, I mean, I understand the brawling part.
Yeah.
It's just the bird. The scene that's
Yeah.
way over common people's heads, I guess, in the United States. A female is sometimes classified as classed as a bird in the UK. Yes, depends on who you are, but usually non-married woman.
Oh, okay.
Bird is the word. Do the dance, Adrian.
Oh, the bird. So okay, I so pretty much say, but not to a non-married woman. Okay. Okay, I see.
Is that what they say? The birds and the bees, bro?
Maybe.
Oh shit, bro. Are we connecting dots?
Yeah, I guess so. From like 20 years ago.
Let's tell you about a story about the birds and the bees.
I'm like, well, the fucking birds that are on the nest over there. Damn.
Holy shit.
I didn't know that. Okay, good to know now. Good to know.
Good to know.
It would be nice to explain it. Like I always say, yes. Sometimes it's there's like a fans can Google it. It doesn't need explanation. But this one's like, okay, let us know what the name means, because it just feels like it was just we understood the brawling, but the birds was just like, huh? Like I was expecting like a bird gimmick. That's why I'm always connecting it to a Lyra Valkyria. Damn, now I know.
Is this from something?
Wait. I was reading that too. The birds and the bees and the cigarette trees and the moon up above, a thing called love. Damn, where'd you get that from?
Hold on. Let me see. Let me Google this.
What?
The birds and the bees and the cigarette trees. That's all I'm going to do. Let's see what pops up. Burl Ives' Big Rock Candy Mountain. It's a song from... It's not telling me a year. Hold on. It's an old song. 1928.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, 1928. Nice. Me and Kev are old school, so yes, back in the day terminology. Nah, y'all ain't that old, are you?
1928? No. I'd be...
No.
Me and Kev old school. Yeah, definitely not that old. My dad would tell us that. I'm not sure where he got it. Probably from that.
Of course, you talking birds and bees during the Mina match. Damn, during the Mina match. Nah, during the Thicla match, bro.
Mina, she's really good in the ring. It's just, I don't know. I miss her dancing.
Yes, and do you also feel like she's in limbo right now? Because I think like with Tony Storm kind of being out, I think they're just like, all right, you're signed, you got somewhat of a fan base. Let's just put you in here, and then we'll figure you out later. That's what I think they're doing.
I mean, that's what I feel like they do with most people in AEW, Adrian.
Yikes.
So, I mean, her record isn't good. I mean, it's like 23-19 now. They still treat her like she's a main eventer. She does win matches, but I mean, she loses a lot of matches too.
The important ones.
She loses the important ones. And I don't know. See, I don't know what the fuck AEW does, man, because at the same time, it's like you got Chris Statlander, who's kind of MIA a little bit for a little bit.
Ooh, what if it's Chris that answers the challenge tomorrow
versus Willow? I mean, yeah, she did lose the 2 out of 3, so she's to the back of the line.
True.
You guys are 43. How old am I? 34.
34, yeah.
It's just I don't know. Who's the next person in contention for the world title? for the women's world title.
I'm not seeing anybody. I don't think nobody's in line. I think if it's not Chris, she lost back of the line you said. Maybe the only other contender I would probably say Willow, but then she's a champion already.
Mid-card champion. There's literally nobody.
Nobody in the main card division. Nobody.
CEO when she returns. Yeah, but I mean, she's
too soon to Dynasty though.
Yeah, too soon Dynasty.
Oh yeah, see, Dynasty's also around the corner. You have to save a return for them too.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough situation. You'd think with such a stacked roster they would have a next challenger, but there's nobody.
Nobody.
You can't have Thunder Rosa come back already. Yep. Britt Baker, Hikaru Shida.
Hikaru Shida is just sitting in catering, doing nothing. She's cleared. I think her visa issues are already cleared. She's here in the States.
Yep, chilling. Streaming. Apparently on AEW's gaming channel.
But you know what's so funny on social media now? They're actually saying Shida, the streamer Shida, she's a wrestler. Now they're forgetting. Now the joke is that she's not a wrestler; she's a streamer now. I'm like, damn, come on, guys, don't do that to Shida.
Exactly. It's a pin on the tail on the donkey aspect. No real contenders, but it's also concurrent. What? But it's also can current make a legacy. I think Thekla should be a good champion. It's just there's nobody to really face her right now.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could do is say it's like maybe they're building the faction, but it's like the faction should have been built the leading up to the title match. You know, to her gaining the title. I do like her promos on Collision. She comes out in front of the crowd, starts saying some shit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we need to see more of her, more of the Triangle of Madness. Trio, singles, tag team matches. Get her some credible contenders. Yeah.
I'm surprised Megan Bain's not challenging for the world title right now.
Megan Bain too. Yeah, Megan Bain. She's been picking up some W's, tag team champion.
It's ever since she lost to Toni Storm, she's been thrown to the tag division.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, maybe it's Harley Cameron.
Maybe.
She did just break up with Willow.
Yeah, she did last week.
In a heartbreaking fashion.
Backstage. Oh yeah, let's go our ways, separate ways. All right, bye. Yeah. Bye.
There's a difference between AEW and WWE. There's always contenders fighting. Not true. The tag division in WWE sucks. And the SmackDown Women's division sucked for a little bit because there's no challengers because everybody was injured because Jade injured them all. Damn. But for the most part, I mean, AEW does a good thing. Like MJF's got a handful of people vying for his title, but for some reason the women's division just fell through the cracks this time.
Yeah, and it was all after the Toni Storm thing, which is like you can't have Toni Storm always in the title picture.
No. Both companies have their faults and their own bits that are cool. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Rusev, JD getting IC title match too. Facts. Apparently they're Adrian. I'm not gonna. That's not. People were saying that was WWE posted that they had the main event qualified. That's not what it was. It's just people being goofy, I think.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, like I said, normally WWE would have said something. The whole cop out of like, oh, the matches were made on main event. Yeah, no.
Yeah. But Hijo del Vikingo's got to be added in, or Voice Keys, somebody, anybody.
I still think Phoenix. Only because it would make for a good WrestleMania moment.
The brothers fighting each other.
They haven't shared the screen at all. I mean, there was a moment where they could have had it at this year's Royal Rumble, but instead we got Penta, Rey Mysterio, and Dragon Lee stretching in a backstage segment, which they could have added Phoenix to that too, but they didn't.
They're on AAA together.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And there's things they could do. Let's see. What else are we at? Darby Allin's promo. He wants the title. I don't care who beats you, MJF, but as long as you're not the champion. Darby Allin, this shit's just taking too fucking long. At this point, I don't like Darby Allin.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I mean, when he was taking out the Death Riders, that should have been a perfect segue for him to go for after the title. He was fighting the Seth Riders, then the affiliates for some reason. I mean, don't you take out the affiliates first and then you fight the faction? You know, I agree. I'd agree with you on numerous times when AEW books backwards ways, and this was one of the backwards ways. It's like you had a segment where there was 4 people battling for the #1 contendership, and the one guy that had credible opponents with credible matches was Darby Allin, was not in that #1 contenders tournament.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. That should have happened there. It should have happened there. It should have happened after Darby finished off Moxley. Pause.
Should have happened when he came back from Mount Everest. Should have happened before he left Mount Everest.
Facts. See, even after his title is winning the tag team titles with Sting, they went undefeated until the title. They got the titles.
Yeah. It's lame, Adrian. It's fucking lame. And at this point, I don't care. And then Don Callis is like, MJF says you're gonna be #1 contender as long as you beat the guy from who I choose. I'm like, it's Andrade. It's Andrade. No, I'm like, bro, this is fucking lame.
Damn, they're gonna surf my boy Andrade in a platter for Darby. Damn, bro.
The guy that beat Swerve, the guy that beat Kenny Omega, the guy that beat Bandito.
Bandito.
Crazy.
Bandito,
man. And then we get MJF and Mike Bailey. And if Mike Bailey wins, then he's the #1 contender.
Damn.
Going through puberty here. Yeah, man. It's all over the place.
Yeah. This is one of those the good old Tony Khan where he's like, let me see what I can do today. Let me see who showed up to work today. All right. Let me put you random 3 guys in a match. You're here, Mike Bailey. Let me put you in the main event with MJF.
Yep. But the match is hit, right? I mean, fuck the storyline. The match is hit.
The match is hit, bro. The match is hit, which is why I give it a 7. What did it say? 7.5?
Something like that, yeah. At this point, I'm at the point where just the match is hitting just isn't enough for me. Like, because I'm already the guy that doesn't really pay attention to wrestling matches in general. Like, I listen to the story, I listen to the commentators, because I'm usually doing other stuff while I'm watching wrestling. Because 2 hours when you have 2, kids, it's a long time to be in front of the TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So usually when matches are on, I tend to be like, let me see what I could do, make some dinner, wash some dishes. So I don't really get to enjoy the matches, unless it's like a pay-per-view and I can sit down and see a couple ones.
Yeah.
But from what I was able to see of Mike Bailey and MJF, it was good. It's a typical Mike Bailey match. Kicks. He misses some flips and he lands on his feet. Don't forget commercials, Brian. Don't forget commercials. It's kind of hard in AEW because there's not that many commercials.
And when there are, they're like, it's 90-second commercial. We'll be right back.
Bro. I need at least 3 minutes.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I do, bro. What the fuck? Bro, 3 minutes of commercials, perfect. It's the perfect amount of time to get your food, put it in the microwave, sit down. 90 seconds, bro. You gotta run to the fucking kitchen.
Yeah, I get
Nothing gets warm up in 60 seconds.
Nah. Hey, no, I know that for a fact, bro. Yeah, you can't even go to the bathroom, bro. I mean, by the time you're done, you can't even shake it. You gotta go watch TV.
Exactly.
You gotta go back. Uh,
This
yeah,
isn't the day of Toonami where I had to 90 seconds because I had to catch Goku beating the shit out of Frieza. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I need at least 3 minutes, Huggies.
Where's he at, bro?
He doesn't watch Dynamite.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Damn.
Yeah. Also, I was listening to some people talk about things. Apparently, the reason why Dynamite is getting more views is because they changed the way wrestling views are counted again from Nielsen. That's why everybody's getting boosted up again.
Oh, they went back to the old ways.
Yep. Toilet splash and dash 60-second ad
Totally
break.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just squat and dump. Don't even wipe.
And you know what's so fucked up about AEW is like the show ended on time today, and I was like, "What the
Exactly.
fuck is this? What am I supposed to do with my other extra 15 minutes?"
I was just still right there, like with my little tablet. I was like, okay, what's gonna happen? Wait, the show's over? Because I was watching HBO Max and it has the show has ended. I'm like, wait, it's
It's
7.
barely 7 o'clock. Yeah. For like the last 2 months, the show's been ending like at 7:23, 7:15, something like that.
7:30. No, not that. Like 7:20. I think is the longest it's gone.
Yeah, I thought same. He was just kneeling awkwardly over his crippled body. It looked very weird. And then he also didn't have his shirt on while he was on commentary. Yeah. You were wanting more AEW, Brian? Those extra 15 minutes really do count. No, they don't, because we do this streaming, so we have to like. I'm like, the show's over at 7. I can just start getting ready for the stream. No, the shit was really over at 7. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta really rush to put this shit together on.
Yep. He needed to breathe.
He needed to breathe, so he ripped his shirt off. Make sure he got enough oxygen.
Yep.
No, but yeah, that's just very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Very strange indeed for the show to end on time.
Yeah, really strange. I was like, what the hell? What's going on?
Had to air the nips out. I'm weak. I'm dead. I'm weak.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Adrian. Any final thoughts, my dude?
Nah, I'm good. Gonna see what's gonna happen over there on SmackDown. They did show me some glimpse of a faction that has potential. Jake Cargill and the Baddies. I see the vision. Randy Orton just announced that he's gonna see who he's been talking to on the phone on Friday. The card to WrestleMania is looking on paper like one of the greatest cards you've ever seen. Maybe Carmelo Hayes gets added to the WrestleMania card. I don't know. He does have a case in his name. Hopefully, we gotta wait and see. The IWC likes to complain before the stories come out. Now in WWE they explain it. So last week they did it. Maybe this week they will.
AEW's also been doing more recaps to explain Tommaso Ciampa, what happened last show, and why we're getting Juice Robinson tomorrow. So I'm excited for that.
I did see that.
Adrian, you want to talk about WrestleMania tickets? I remember now.
Oh, yeah. So WrestleMania tickets have been announced that I think it's 38,000 for night 1 and 40,000 for night 2, which is I think both nights are 10,000 less from what they were last year. It's the town. People on the IWC are complaining. The card on paper is great. The build-up, I admit, it's trash, it's garbage. But I think why tickets aren't really selling, it's the town. It's Vegas. They have hitting fees, hitting fees. They charging up the ass with everything. It's the town. It's the city that they're going to be in. I'm sure if it was like a New Orleans or Los Angeles, somewhere else, it would have done same as last year or same as those other years.
Probably
50,000, probably 60,000. It's just the location.
Yeah, it's expensive in Vegas. And I mean, the hotel's one thing. Plus, there's also another convention happening in town the same time, which is also why it's expensive. You're competing with other people for the same hotel rooms. Our hotel room was cheaper than last year. That's all I'm going to say.
Yo,
Plane ticket was more expensive. WrestleMania tickets were a lot less expensive than last year. That's all I'm going to say.
yeah.
But when you're there, the food and all that extra stuff's going to be expensive.
Food, the meet and greets. You got to go to Wrestle World, WrestleCon, potential meet and greets that you want to do, shows that you want to attend, and like you said, you also got to eat.
You got to eat.
Buffets are no longer affordable. Back then it was like what, $30 a person, $40 a person. I don't know how much they are now. I haven't been there to a buffet in a while, but it's the town. The IWC likes to complain, and this is one of those times where I'm like, I'm not gonna feel the IWC. Yeah, you can joke around and say, "Oh, I thought Jelly Roll was a draw," but at the end of the day, it's Las Vegas. It's just too expensive over there.
Life is expensive. Yes, life is expensive, but I mean, it's a vacation as well. What? Got a buddy that's almost 50K into WrestleMania this year. It's outrageous. I'm assuming he's coming from the UK. That's another thing.
Oh, I mean, if you got it like that, then
yeah, no. I mean, we spent for hotels probably like 1,500. We're there from Wednesday to Monday. Plus tickets to WrestleMania, not that expensive. But there's still stuff you're gonna do there,
Damn, 50K. Is he? Did he buy a seat in Cody Rhodes' tour bus?
Did he buy 5 seats? Right? He's sitting in Cody's lap. I mean, if you got the money to spend, then fucking spend it, bro. It's your money.
Hell yeah, treat yourself, man. I mean, you only got one life.
Yeah, I mean, if I had 10K, I would definitely not spend it on WrestleMania. I'd probably be like, let's take the kids to Disneyland or Disney World or something.
Moments.
I'm a fucking dick, Mark.
Whoa! What? You hold on, bro. You froze on my side, and it was at the perfect time. You're a what, Mark?
Disney Mark.
Oh, okay. You froze on my, and I only heard the first 2 letters.
You say it. These nuts, Mark.
My bad. I apologize, bro.
I'm dead as hell. No, I love Disneyland, bro. Oh, then we're also going to try to film a vlog this time.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be filming a lot because I'm the guy that edits most of the videos.
Same. Last year, all I did was just go live. My dumbass forgot to save those videos on my phone, so it's like I was never there.
See, that's the thing. See, that's one of the things I've noticed when I was filming shit, when I was editing or shorts, and I was trying to put together our intro video. I was like, I'm not in any of these little fucking videos, bro, because it's all Adrian talking to people, and I'm like, I'm the camera guy. I can only imagine how your wife feels, Adrian. She's like, none of this shit's on my stuff.
Honestly, I'm pictures. Like, I didn't even notice, to be honest.
Yeah, it's so funny. That's why it's like, she does like the graphics and stuff for our show, and she does a lot of stuff. But when it comes to the shorts, like, I do probably like, I don't know how much, like 70% of them. She does a lot of them as well. But I'm just like, I need to be on just little teensy bits on camera just so I can get a little piece of myself on the fucking little video. And we got to get your wife on here too.
Yeah.
Bring Caitlin in here.
Yep. Got to get the crew in here.
Got to ask her, who does she prefer? Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock? Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns.
Yep.
Let's see. What?
Charlotte Flair or Thekla?
Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan. Stephanie Vaquero. We got to ask people questions. One of the things I forgot to do when we saw Yoda in person was ask him the same questions.
Ooh, the weekend.
He's trying to do everything there is to do the weekend. Oh hell no, he's gonna be stressed.
He's good. He might have a good time if he does have a good schedule. Because I think we had a schedule, but then we were like, nah, let's do this instead. You know.
I mean, there's no possible way to do everything. I mean, let's see. If you're trying to do the WrestleMania, you gotta be there. WrestleMania starts at 2:30, so you gotta be there before the gates open, right?
Like noonish.
But then there's also like a whole bunch of other WrestleMania stuff before WrestleMania. So yeah.
Maybe he's just talking about maybe just like doing one day WrestleCon, one day Wrestle World, Vegas,
Yeah.
and then Manias.
See, that's the other thing. Because we're going to WWE World, we're missing out on the fucking CMLL show.
Oh, you're right.
Because we're going to the Bloodsport show, I'm missing out on the fucking Ricochet versus Leon Slater at WrestleCon.
We're going to Formula One, that Formula One museum thing. We're missing out House of Glory show.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be all. Yeah, but we are gonna go to Bloodsport though. I'm excited for that one.
You are gonna go to Bloodsport. We're gonna see Shayna Baszler versus Natty Neidhart, bro. I'm excited for that.
Ooh, that's gonna be dope. Shayna's gonna kick her ass, bro. I better see blood.
I better see a performance, Adrian. All right, everybody. We will be back to discuss everything on Friday. Hopefully with the finalized WrestleMania card. We'll see you all then. Same time, same place, right after SmackDown.
Deuces.
Y'all could go see MLP for yourselves in Vegas. No, because we got something else to do already.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, I got to get my pool time in, bro.
True. I got to get my gambling on too, man. I already know some bets I'm going to make too.
Just gonna put it all on black. That's what I always do.
Yeah.
Everything I got.
Damn.
No, just kidding. All right, everybody. We'll see you Friday. Good night, everybody. Deuces.